everyone, Damon here with a proper review and play of this amazing guitar, what I managed to get hold of, which is the, wait for it because it's quite a mouthful, it is a Gretsch Pro Series Brian Setzer Signature 1959 6120. Some people call it a Nashville hollow body 6120, some people call it a Chet Atkins. Anyway, it's a 6120 based on Brian's favourite 59 that he's had for many, many years. You know, to a lot of people, this is the archetype when it comes to Gretsch. Like, for instance, I know a 52 Telly, maybe a 62 Strat, a 59 Les Paul, that kind of thing. You know, it's really the best of the best. So, what we did was manage to get hold of Brian's guitar and basically recreate a lot of the things that he liked from it, obviously, which was the sound. But also bring it up to date a little bit to make a stage guitar. So a few of the things here are the sort of more modern accoutrements that you would do to a 59 or a 50 6120 to kind of make it a little bit more usable on a day-to-day basis and on stage. So I'll very quickly run through. I mean, obviously, you know, satin finish looks absolutely amazing. It's got this incredible flame maple sides here with the aged binding, looks absolutely amazing. Gentle V neck, compound radius, again makes it nice and easy to play. Ebony fretboard, which is amazing. So the things that make it a little bit more up to date are, for instance, it has locking tuners. Are they Goto? Just says Gretsch. Goto, yeah, they are Goto locking tuners. Brian's signature on the back there. But we've got the vintage 50 style inlays there. The satin finish just looks absolutely incredible. Obviously the Bigsby, but we also have Tune-o-matic bridge, which is pinned, rosewood on the bottom there that's pinned, so there's no problem with intonation or the bridge falling off when you take your strings off, which, trust me, can be an issue with vintage style Gretches. Now, the pickups on this guitar are pretty special. These are the Ray Butts Signature Full Fidelity Filtertrons. The man who designed them originally. So what we're trying to do here is just to get back and give you the perfect mixture of a vintage style 6120 but with modern playability, which it does extremely well. Interestingly enough as well, inside this it's got Trestle bracing. Now, a very quick story for you here. Quite a few years ago, we were doing a tour with Fender Great Britain, and I had Mike Lewis come over to do a Gretsch tour. Now, if you don't know, Mike was the guy who was responsible for the creation of the Blues Junior amp, for instance, and it's some great stuff, some great amps. He's now kind of in charge of the Fender Custom Shop. So, you know, this guy, what he doesn't know about guitars and amps isn't really worth knowing. And he was the man who originally was tasked with trying to recreate the Gretsch brand for Fender. So he bought loads of vintage Gretches, and then Fender started to produce them and make them. And knowing Brian Setzer, and I've known him for a long time, he was used as a sounding board to see what he felt, what he thought about the new guitars. So he would come in and he would try the prototypes, blah blah, and he would say, yeah, it's great, it's amazing, the consistency is great, it's beautifully built, etc, etc. You know, but never thought that it sounded quite the same as his 59. In the end, he actually offered to let them take his 59 apart, and obviously the guys at Fender were like, we can't do that. In the end, what they did was they had a friend who was a cardiologist, I believe, in Scottsdale, Phoenix, in Arizona, who had a CAT scan machine, like a 3D CAT scan machine. So they scanned Brian Setzer's original 6120, and what they discovered was that inside there was a bracing that went up from the bottom of the body to just under where the neck pickup is, along, and then back down underneath the bridge, and you can actually see it in here, and that's called a Trestle bracing. There was nobody around who built the Gretches in the 50s that knew about it, and there were no design plans for it, and it looks like that might have been like the amazing missing link to make a guitar that actually properly sounded and reacted like an original 50s 6120. And then when they did that, Brian Setzer was like, yeah, that's it. That's how it should sound. Okay, so, you know, that gives it a real kind of proper vintage vibe, along with these Ray Butts Full Fidelity pickups, which are just amazing. We play Gretsch because it gives you the best bottom end you're ever going to hear. You know, it's got that full meaty bottom end, nothing wrong with that, and also all of that 3D sparkle, definition, clarity, almost acoustic-y clarity on the top end. So I'm going to do a load of playing examples now. We're going to do clean, dirty, a master volume, 2 volumes here so you can balance them out, a 3-way pickup selector switch, and the other one which confuses people. And let's go, why is that? What's this switch do? Very, very simple. It's the vintage style tone circuit. So when it's in the middle, it's bypassed. When you put it down, it shaves off a little bit at the top end. If you've got a slightly overdriven sound and you do that, it gives you a really lovely kind of cutting, plummy upper mid-range that cuts through, almost kind of like a boogie kind of tone. Obviously that's an amp, but you know what I mean. So in a band situation, it sounds killer. And then up takes a load of top end off, which I will do, because that gives you a very usable kind of jazz sound, or like even like a woman tone. If you do it on the bridge pickup, take that off like that, you get a really, really cool sound. So it's built like and sounds like the best vintage 50s 6120 Nashville hollow body you've ever heard, but also has these unique pickups, locking tuners, compound radius board, ebony fretboard, and these Ray Butts Full Fidelity pickups as well, and a pinned bridge. So it's like the perfect marriage of old and new. Okay, so let's have a play. What I've actually done is I've got 2 amps running at the moment. I've got my 59 Bassman and I've got my 70s WEM Dominator here, both running at the same time with this amazing, I don't know if you can see it here, orange amp detonator pedal, which is a very reasonably priced AB box, but it allows you to switch between 2 amps or have both of them on at the same time, and it is powered. It will run off a 9-volt battery as well, but it's isolated, so you get no hum, no buzz at all when you run 2 amps together. So I'm going to run both these amps together, do a few clean playing examples, probably demonstrate my very, very average Rockabilly and Gretsch chops. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so clean, dirty, 2 amps, then I'm going to do some playing along to some backing tracks as well. Hope you like this. It's an amazing guitar. I'm going to do a quick AB video with my Gibson USA VOS SG as well. SG? That would be pointless. 335, and see how it compares with that, especially these pickups. Okay, let's do some playing. Cheers, guys. some crunch.